In this video, I'm going to discuss about irrotational field, say F. The problem is like this. A field is defined by F and this is irrotational. So we have to find the constants A, B and C. Right. If any field is rotational, then its curl is 0. Curl means the revolution or circulation of a vector around a point. If any vector, say F, is revolving about a point, then it is said to be rotational. Irrotational means its curl is always equal to 0. So, if we take up an example, curly is also is equal to 0. That means the electric field is not rotational if it is produced by static charges. So, electrostatic fields are always irrotational. That means 0. So now we shall solve this curl F to find ABC. So cross product is solved generally by determinant method. This is rectangular coordinate system. AX, AY, AZ. Row 2 contains partial derivatives. And in the row 3, the X, Y, and Z components of the given vector. And this is equal to 0 because the problem itself, it is mentioned that the field is irrotational. So in the next step, let us copy all the components into this determinant. AX, AY, AZ. So dou by dou X. In place of Fx, say Fx. So that is given in the problem. X plus 2y. X plus 2y plus AZ. This is what is the X component. Similarly, Y component is given as Bx minus 3y minus Z. The Z component is 4x plus cy plus 2z. And the second row, dou by dou y and dou by dou z is equal to 0. Let us solve this determinant. First, Ax cap, multiply these two, then this product. Dou y of 4x plus cy plus 2z minus dou by dou z of bx minus 3y minus z. This is the x component minus a cap y. So in this case, multiply these terms, then subtract dou by dou x of 4x plus cy plus 2z minus dou by dou z of x plus 2y plus az. The z component of the curl F is now is given by, you know that it is dou by dou x of bx minus 3y minus z minus dou by dou y of x plus 2y plus az is equal to 0. Irrotational field. Simple differentiation. Differentiate with y. 0. This is 0. 0. Only left is c. Minus. Differentiate with z. 0, 0. That is minus 1. So minus into minus plus 1. Minus ay into differentiate with x. These two 0. 4x is 4. Minus differentiate with z. A plus z component is differentiate with x means it's b. Y means plus 2. Oh, here it is sign change. One second. Yeah. Here differentiation with x is b. Then this minus sign. Here it is 2 is equal to 0. So the RHS of the equation is 0. Then LHS must also be 0. But there are three components of x, y, z. The x, y, z components are perpendicular to each other. The quantities or vectors which are perpendicular to each other are independent of each other. So they do not involve in any of the mathematical relations with each other. That means they are independent. So to make the right hand side 0, every component of the left hand side should become 0 individually, because we cannot cancel them under any circumstances. So that's why the magnitude of each vector component must be 0. So this implies that c plus 1 must be 0. 4 minus a must also be 0. b minus 2 should be 0. So from this, b is equal to minus 1. Then a is equal to 4. And then b equal to 2. So these are the values of ABC constants in the vector 4. That's about the solution. Thank you.